Yeah, walk one. Tish your boy, Jeton, legendary, and we are back with a photo session, folks. That's right, a dang photo session. Now, we're gonna get into more information, but let's get through this intro. We're gonna be using OGV, Mako V, and Kentucky V, my three eldest Vs, since we coming back with the photo sessions. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll do all things photography again. And you'll probably see some art sprinkled in every now and then. Check out the main channel if you want to see some music. That's all the music you'll probably hear in the background as usual. Or not probably. Anyways, let me tell you guys why we're going back into photography content. Let's go. Okie dokie. So why in the world are we going back once again for the 90th time? This time, I don't think, was an impulsive reason. Okay? What had happened was I was trying to reduce the amount of channels I was doing, but what I didn't realize was the collateral of the amount of content I would now have to upload to just 2 channels. Not by way of me actually recording anything per se new, because I mean a lot of the gaming videos I was uploading weren't new, but by way of, if I'm now going to upload photography content to the main channel, which was predominantly music for like the past fucking 10 plus years now, how in the world do I make that properly fit in with all of the pre-existing music that's already there? The problem is, you don't. You don't. The dang channel is way too established. Whether YouTube wants to send me views or not, it does not matter, because the views ain't the problem, it's what's already there. I did not take that into account. Okay. So what had happened was I'm making all this new photography content. I'm recording some absolutely gorgeous storms been rolling through here as of recently. No rain or lightning or nothing, because the El Nino took that away from us, but I mean gorgeous storms. I'm getting all these cool recordings. I'm like, oh man, these gonna be sick to upload, right? But here's the thing: when I was uploading the daily short photography videos here, it made sense because I was already doing that and had already been doing that for about a year plus, right? Maybe longer actually. With the photo sessions weaving in every now and then, photography guides weaving in every now and then, right? But then over on the old photography channel, which was the gaming channel at that point, I had already had a mad amount of gaming videos over there. So now I'm like, hold on, something's wrong here. Trying to mix in photography content with pre-existing music, not to mention whatever new stuff I'm going to create, right? Then, do I have my night light on? Okay, I don't. I actually got it a little too yellow right now. Now I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is the schedule going to be? So for those who don't know, the music channel, my main channel, that channel I want to say every other Saturday, I upload a beat compilation of beats that I've made. Then after that day of the upload, after the day of the compilation upload, I then upload the beats that were in them as their own little video, right? So that would be Saturday, and typically the compilations are 6 beats. That would be Saturday and then 6 days of beats afterwards. The problem with that is, right, where in the world do you fit in the photography videos? How do you go about doing that? You know what I'm saying? So then I was in that predicament. I'm like, okay, how do I figure this out? Right? But then we had another predicament. I then wanted to do the photo photo sessions like we're doing now. So I'm like, wait, how the fuck am I gonna make that work? All of the photo sessions are here. People would have to go back to a whole nother channel just to see the rest of the photo sessions. So I'm like, uh-oh. I may have jumped. Oh, you know what? Maybe that was impulsive. Shoot, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it was another impulsive move. Here's my issue, okay? Well, issue now. It wasn't my issue then, but my issue now. I've been on YouTube for a very long time. It ain't done much for me. So now, what I've been doing is I've been retraining my brain to back away from YouTube. So what I need to do now, man, hold up. So you just gonna watch this much of the video, and you not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. Is stick to the channels where with the stuff that I know I'm gonna do, right? So I'm not gonna like completely 100% stop uploading, but I want to reduce the amount that I'm doing. The problem is when I went to reduce, I did it a little too much. I'm like, wait, if I can't do the dang, if I can't fit photography on that channel, what the heck am I supposed to do now? You know, now that I'm thinking about it, it might have been an accidental, impulsive move, and I disguised it in, I'm trying to get away from YouTube. I mean, I am, genuinely. But at the same time, because me doing photography, I know for a fact that I'm still going to do photography, and I could still easily upload within that time, right? Like, let's say even if I pivot away from photography, like I do it as my fun thing, for anything I do, it could be some sort of video out of it, right? So I was like, wait, but this ain't gonna work on the music channel because there's too much music. I can't do gaming videos that much here anymore because there's too much photography. I can't do photography on the old photography / gaming channel because now there's too many gaming videos. And I can't put nothing on the Warcraft channel because, well, that channel has my most amount of videos at over 2,000, which is like 99% World of Warcraft. I'm like, okay, I think I've made a mistake. I think it's safe to say I made a mistake. I don't think it'll be possible for me to bring the channels back in a form because they're no longer that anymore. You know what? That's the best way to put it. I was trying to bring the channels back to what they haven't been in ages. Well, number one, my music channel has been a music channel pretty much since the very time I made it. Yeah, I was a little kid at the time, so I uploaded dumb videos at first. You know, what little kids do. You can actually go over to my music channel and still see those videos. I never hid them or anything. I don't really see a purpose to do so. Right? So I'm like, okay, what's a way that I can reduce the amount of time I waste on YouTube greatly so I can do some real life crap? But at the same time, still be able to goof around and upload whatever I want to goof around with. I lost all the dang. What happened to my clouds, man? It got cloudy, or what happened to the sunny? It got cloudy. Okay, there we go. Now it's a lot less yellow. The yellowness was killing the photo. Oh my goodness. Wanted to use some volumetric fog, but not if it's gonna look like that. Holy crap. I mean, it's not bad, but it ain't giving me that summer vibe that I was trying to go with. It took away my summer vibe, man. I'm gonna have to edit that. I didn't want to build backgrounds, but I might have to. The city is not offering me what I was looking for. Oh, okay, so that's just how it looks without volumetric fog, or with volumetric fog on, so we're gonna go ahead and switch. It looks extra fucking yellow for some dang reason. It's messing with me oh man. Right? So I'm like, dang, how do I make this work? And then I come to realization that, dang, maybe that was an accidental, impulsive move. This is why I'm trying to get off of YouTube. I mean, let me stop saying get off of YouTube. This is why I'm trying to back away a little bit from YouTube. YouTube has taken a lot of time and has given me a little to nothing, okay? Alright, you know what I'm saying? Great communities I've been able to build. A lot of great people are subscribed to my channels. So that is why I'm like, I don't want to completely... There we go. Now she's not so dang yellow. I don't want to completely disappear from YouTube, but I need to pivot my focus to somewhere far more important with better results, and that is the real world. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. And she still look a little golden, but that's fine. After all, we do want that summer vibe. You know what I'm saying, though? But yeah. So that is why we're back to doing photography content. It was an accidental. Me thinking I could switch the channels around, not realizing that is probably not possible. There's just too much, and these channels are too solidified in what I built them in to be able to change them now in such a late stage. Let me reduce the lighting on her face because I'm gonna edit that anyways. Increase it myself. So I'm like, okay. The only thing I'm gonna have to still get rid of is YouTube demonetized this channel because they felt it was too sexually gratifying, which is the goofiest crap in the fucking world. But whatever, it's whatever. We're gonna do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So that was the mistake I had made. I know, probably like, God dog, when will this man settle on some crap? This time, I do believe it was a genuine mistake. Me thinking that I could switch the channels when they're far too solidified to do that. It's like having a perfectly okay engine in your car. For some reason, you try to fix it when it's far from broken. Holy crap, I think I actually know what kind of camera she's holding now. I've been looking at a lot of old school cameras. That is either... Oh, there we go. Leica. That's crazy. I actually know what that camera is now. I was about to say, that's either a Canon or a Leica. Man, I need one of those old school cameras. 35mm cameras with the original film and all that. I need one of those. And that's the thing too. There was so many dang photography video ideas I had for the channel. And when I switched over, I'm like, okay, well now we're gonna do it over here though. Till I realized at 1,500 different musics of my own, how in the world am I going to make photography work here? You know what I'm saying? It's like sending somebody from the suburbs dead into the middle of the hood and then being surprised that he'll have problems in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? He more than likely gonna have a little bit of problems unless he's used to it. Like he has at least seen it sometime once in his life. The problem is, with my music channel, it has not. The only form of photography it has ever seen was just the simple fact that I add my photos to my beats just for visual, but you're not actually seeing the behind the scenes like you are now, where it all makes more sense. That you're just kind of seeing my photos as part of my music video, and you know that I do that because it matches the music, and that's the point. I'm matching the music. I'm giving you something to look at that matches... What the fuck? That matches the music. I'm like, okay, I made a mistake. I made a great mistake here. So hopefully the people won't mind one last switch, one genuinely last switch. Because I messed up. I don't know why I thought that would work. I don't know why I thought that would work. It did not. I'm like, holy crap. Where does this all even... Where's this all... Plus the art. I wanted to do a little bit of my artworks and stuff too. And I'm like, oof. So now I would have to do behind the scene art sessions, photo sessions, music sessions, music compilations, some of the photo sets, not all of them, but some of them. I mean, I could keep going. Photo streams, gaming streams, music streams. Holy crap, art stream. Man, I'm like, okay, I messed up. It's as simple as that. Because I was supposed to do the, of course, predominantly photography, but I also wanted to goof around and do some some little art sessions and stuff. Like, okay, we gotta reverse. We gotta back it up. Back it up. Okay, put the truck in reverse. And think again. Because holy crap, we doing too dang much. That's when it had occurred to me that I think it might have been an accidental impulsive move. And not realizing that it was. Because honestly, like I said, of course I'm not gonna stop doing YouTube videos. I want and for me, honestly, I really don't give a crap about the views. I have a solidified music channel. I want a solidified photography channel. And by mixing the two, I kind of realized I would now be removing that possibility. I'm like, you know what? Let me backtrack. Okay, let me put it in reverse. Let me think about it. Let's not, you know what I mean? Let's not just jump into something before it's too dang late. So I'm like, you know what? Before I even upload too dang much, let me stop. Okay, before it's all like a whole fucking. We were only about a month deep, which in YouTube content upload ain't that much. I'm like, boom. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of surprised because I didn't even remove that much yet. So I'm like, boom. Perfect time to realize my mistake and hurry up and move it back. Or it's too dang late. Cause yeah, I got a little overzealous in my capabilities. The amount of stuff I would have had to upload to one channel would have been overbearing and just all over the dang place. What had made me realize that is every now and then, my family, we like to gather up and just play music. Sometimes I play my own stuff. And I was thinking, I'm like, wait, let's say it's one of those moments where I'm trying to play my own stuff. I'm gonna have to go through an ocean of photography stuff and not know what the fuck I'm looking for. I'm like, okay, we gotta backtrack. We gotta back it up. We gotta back it on up. This is gonna be too much. It's gonna be too hard to find every dang thing. I got a new pose pack, but I don't remember what the heck it was called. Over that. So yeah, that's why we're back on over. I know I said last time it was gonna be one last time, but this time is genuine. This time is genuine. I made a mistake. There's too dang many jumps. Re-upload to move. Well, number one, I didn't want to re-upload a bunch of crap. I'm tired of re-uploading stuff. But the main thing was there's just too much. There's just too much. The scheduling would be horrendous. Trying to figure out where to place every dang thing and make it all work. I'm like, yeah, I think I messed up. I like the pose, but her hand is clipping through her dang pants. I think I made a mistake. Simple as that. There's just too much. So forgive me, my good peoples. Forgive me. And then there was still people who was asking me to do like the character customization. I'm like, how do I make that work? Because to me, character customize, doing a video, yeah, it's a game. You're on a game. But character customization is a designing thing, in my personal opinion. Yeah, somebody might be like, that's an over dramatic way of thinking about it, but you're designing, right? Like when I made this character, it was designing. Then making her an actual personality that would make more sense, you know, because at first, I was brand spanking new to Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk had just dropped. I wanted to hurry up and make a character. So I made what I thought at the time was just a random little white lady. But then as time went on, you know what I mean? At one point, she had more of a rocker style. But I'm like, nah. For some reason, it doesn't really fit her. Because even though she is a white character, I didn't exactly give her that look of a... She doesn't have that rock star look for real. I mean, yeah, when I do my music, she's on the rage beats. But that's still a form of hip-hop. Just with a little bit more rock to it. You feel what I'm saying? She kind of got that hood vibe to her. I mean, look at her now. If I put a picture of her back when I first created her and was taking pictures of her to now, like what we're doing now, man, it's two different characters. Legitimately, two different characters. Or from her hairstyles to her style to the way I present her in photos with that thug look. That's her style now, and you can't exactly see this character without that anymore, because that's who I made this character to be. So when I'm doing a video where I'm customizing a character, to me that's more along the lines of a art type of thing, drawing, creating. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang, how do I even make that work with gaming videos? Because it just, to me personally, just doesn't fit, right? Like if I have, like when GTA 6 come out, I'm gonna play it and have fun with it, right? But for the most part, I'm gonna be doing fucking photography content with that game if I'm keeping it 100 with you. If I'm not already established enough and not giving a crap about no GTA 6. I mean, maybe. It is GTA 6. I think everybody and their mother's looking forward to it. We've been waiting forever. Especially for us folks who played GTA 5 when it first dropped and online. I was a day one dude. I was there on day one. I played the beta. I played the story. I didn't finish it, but I played story. To this day, I have not finished the story mode. I played the story. I played the online beta. I played the, what was it, the pre-release before they postponed it again. Cause I remember I had a Arabic, my first character was like an Arabic looking dude that was on beta. Then pre-release, my character was a Mexican looking dude. Then when the game actually dropped, I was still on that same Mexican dude. That's before I switched over to who was my main character at that time, and that was my Native American lady, Alice. Then with Xbox One, that's when Avery was created. My main character, y'all always see the white lady with the brown hair, although she used to have red hair in the beginning. Actually, no, she had black hair at first. But then I switched it over to red because I'm like, the black don't really match her. The red was cool, but it didn't really fit her all that well. Because once again, she kind of had more of that hood style, so I'm like, I don't know if you really see white girls in the hood like that rocking red hair. Maybe, I don't know. I've never lived anywhere where you would commonly see white folks in the hood. I've lived on the East Coast, and when you're on the East Coast, it's predominantly black, and I've lived on the West Coast, in most spots in the West Coast, if it ain't black, it's Mexican. So, I don't know. But if I had to take a wild guess, maybe in the South. I feel like the South probably. I feel like the South is usually always a melting pot hood. Because on the East Coast, if it ain't black, it's probably Puerto Rican or Dominican. At least where I'm from, because or where I was at, not where I'm from. I'm from the West Coast. Like I said, on the West Coast, if it ain't black, it's probably Mexican. On the East Coast, if it ain't black, it's probably Puerto Rican, or Dominican. So, I'm like, okay, what would fit her properly? Character customization to me is an art style. It takes a lot of fucking work to make a grand character. And a character you actually put time into. I don't mean like a character you create and you just call it a day. I don't like characters like that because that makes them boring. For me, I like to actually make sure my character has a personality that you'll either love or hate. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just make a character and then call it a day. That's whack. To me personally. My character has to have a style, a personality, a theme, all of that. What do they do? What's their name? What's their life story? So for me, I'm like, how do I make all of this fit? On a channel that has 1,500 videos predominantly centered around music, you kinda don't. That's the problem. You kinda don't. It's too much. It's too established. Okay, let me do like that. Way too established. How do I predominantly upload gaming content here on a channel that has what, 200 videos centered around photography? 240? You kind of don't. With the gaming channel, same thing. It had about 50 to 60 gaming videos centered around gaming. not including shorts. Shorts was like 100 something. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's just return the sender. I know some people are gonna be like, oh my goodness, here this guy goes again. I understand. I fully understand. This time I do believe was a genuine mistake. I thought, for some reason, that I could make it work on a channel that has had music content for the last 15, holy shoot, for the last 10 years. So, my fault, peoples, my fault, you know what I mean? That's on me. It ain't be on anybody else. Okay, I'm doing too close up. We need to catch the Air Forces. She got the white forces on with the pink baggies. Oops. The pink what are these called? I forgot. Oh, that's my fault, folks. That's my fault. This is the genuine last switch because number one, school's gonna be starting soon, and I'm doing a lot in the real world, so I won't have time. I'm doing all that I'm doing right now at night as fast as possible so that I don't have to worry about it any other time. So I might stay up late tonight. The thing I really got to do in the morning tomorrow is fucking wash my booty. So, yeah, that's about it. Wash me bum and fucking work on some other stuff. Probably scheduling. There's way too many videos to schedule them all tonight. At least for the gaming channel. And that's if I don't forget. So, shoot, some of y'all probably noticed any dang ways that I haven't actually uploaded a new gaming video in ages. I have not been playing games just to play. I really haven't. Anytime I get on a game as of recently, I just got on Skyrim not too long ago to do a little photo set. Those came out nice. Of Aaliyah Dawnguard, of course. God, dog, why did they do that? She was behind the what's name, so you can't see nothing. I only had one photo left. It's always something, bro. Oops. Oh, really? I only had one photo left, and some dumb crap always gotta happen. I don't even remember how to fix this. I gotta back out of photo mode. Ay, ay, ay. Some fools ain't spawned back in. Okie dokie, but yeah, so my genuine mistake. You know what I mean? Like I said, of course I'm still gonna upload videos to this channel and my music channel because I ain't gonna ever stop making music and I ain't gonna ever stop taking pictures. That's just guaranteed for me. However, because I'm trying to distance myself from the digital world a little bit, a lot of bit, these are probably the only two channels I upload to. Warcraft is cool. I've been playing Warcraft for 21 years, but it's time to call it. I don't enjoy the game like I used to, so hopping on it is just, I'm wasting my own time. Though genuinely I have not been on it in like fucking 3 months. However, I was looking at AdSense and it said you have $70. I was doing the mathematicals, which isn't very hard. If I add $30 to that, that means I get a cool little $100. I'm like, let me record a couple of Warcraft videos this week, just to get them out of the way. I'm gonna make it all be weird stuff that people will have no choice but to click. So, a lot of the Warcraft videos I was recording over there have been exactly that, weird stuff that people got no choice to click. One video got 6,700 views. Another video got about 1,000 now. Another one, if I'm not mistaken, should be over 1,000. And one got like 300, but the way I titled it, it was people knew it was going to be like a goofy spec that I made with other NPC spells versus not regular in-game spells. So, you know, that was more for the random person. And all the shorts I was uploading got a grand total of like probably 150,000 views. A lot of angry people though who don't like to do very much reading. But you know how that is. That's PvP content for you. People love not reading. And a lot of shorts viewers, not all, but we all know this. We all know this. So I don't want nobody to think I'm throwing out random insults. We all know this. When people say TikTok brain, it might not be me and you. But there are some people out there. Holy crap, the amount of TikTok brain folks who be clicking on the shorts I was uploading over there. Hey, I'll take it though. I made that 30 extra bucks, didn't I? More like 40, honestly. I went maybe a little overboard, but it was on purpose. Just to make sure I get that the free little $100. You know what I mean? I might buy me a pair of shoes. I'm not gonna lie, I said that we wasn't gonna do no custom backgrounds, but I wanna do a custom background. We on Mexico V. Okay, so let's make this fast. It ain't gonna be nothing too crazy. Kinda just gonna be looking like she's on a real beautiful beach island somewhere. Oh, look at that, we're already on the mountains. Alrighty, so now that things are gonna be back in action. So essentially though, what I've been doing in the real world is getting my life together. So this is why, you know what I mean, you'll see these photo sessions a bit for now, but once school starts and all that again, I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to pull these off often, but I do want it to be the thing here, because at some point I want to do these in real life. That was always the plan. It's been a plan for a long time to do photo sessions in real life. You feel what I'm saying? And that is definitely something that's still an idea of mine. I have 3 cameras now. My original, I got, holy crap, I got my original the first camera I ever got that my mom and dad had got me when I was like 19 years old. I got that thing back. I found it, but it's in a real pretty burgundy red. Mine's was black at the time. That thing is gorgeous. Yeah. So though that was always the plan, it's still the plan. Probably will forever be the plan. And just, you know, get some crap going in real life. YouTube has lied to a lot of us. We have fallen for the lie. Feel what I'm saying? I have been doing YouTube for a long time. It hasn't done a whole lot for me. That's the problem. And what I've really been doing is, because when you've fucking kept yourself inside for so dang long, you tend to naturally forget how things really work in the real world. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the mistake that I accidentally made. So what I've been doing is I've just been knocking down the halls of fear. I've been fucking flying. Okay? I know how to drive already, which is crazy to say at my age, but then again, there are people who are fucking almost twice my age and have never been behind the wheel of their own vehicle and got a license or nothing. So I can't complain. Shoot, I got family members who who are older than me and cannot drive still. So I can't complain too much. It is what it is. It happens. You know, it is what it is. I made the mistake of thinking that YouTube was the only way when it is not. You feel what I'm saying? The physical world, what I've been learning, yeah, it has its hardships, but you're going to get into it regardless, whether you like it or not. Unless you got a parent who will let you live with them for fucking ever and do nothing at the same time, which honestly, I don't know why you would want that. Yeah, sure, it's easier, but I mean, me personally, I mean, it could just be because I got goals and aspirations up in this piece. What am I looking for? Oh, palm trees. Well, you know, I mean, it could just be me. But, yeah, I've been getting a lot of crap done. School was one of the biggest things. Do I actually need to go to school for photography? Not fucking really. That is something you can easily learn on YouTube, and in my case, I've been doing photography already for well over a decade. But it's those things, like I said, it's knocking down the walls of fear. Fear gets us all. You feel what I'm saying? One moment you'll be wanting to do something, and next moment you're second guessing it. Procrastination, comfort zones, and all that bullcrap that your brain locks you into. And it's not because you are doing it because you want to. Your mind is a fucking feeble thing that you have to beat into shape. Like, no joke, no lie. That's just quite literally how it is. If it was up to your brain, you would do nothing. You would sit around and do absolutely nothing. Now, granted, who wouldn't want to do that? But unfortunately, that's just not the life we live in to where we have that option now, is it? You know what I mean? Shoot, if I can sit around doing nothing all dang day, just chilling on the beach and fucking whatever the fuck problem is, me personally, I don't really care for homelessness. Not really my swag. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta try something. You gotta do something. You feel me? At least in my personal opinion, in my humble opinion, you gotta do something. Me personally, I'm gonna do something. So with YouTube, it was just a realization of how much time I wasted on it. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna be doing this no more. I gotta get to the real world. You feel what I'm saying? Then the other thing that really got me was the irony of listening to a song. I don't know what the heck the original song is called, but it's a remix that somebody did, where she says, "Ain't it fun living in the real world all on your own," or something like that. Ain't it fun? I don't want to sing it because they might give me copyright. Not that I'm a good singer, but YouTube is stupid like that. If you know the song, you know the song. If you don't, she's essentially talking about ain't it fun being an adult living in the real world, right? So I'm sitting here listening to this song one time, and I'm like, I am an adult. I ain't in the real world. You feel what I'm saying? So that's been the journey I've been having as of recently. It's been going pretty good so far. It only took me 10 days to learn how to drive. That was incredibly fast. Which honestly, with my determination thing, that's usually how it is, because I don't be playing. Ooh, that thing is dry. I guess not every palm tree is gonna be super healthy, right? I just be determined to win. Feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, we're gonna figure some crap out. I'm gonna get some crap done. Simple. And that's what I've been doing. I've been getting my fucking real life together. I got a decent amount of money sitting on me. I'm gonna have some more money coming through pretty soon. Boys out here hustling. Guess what? Guess what I'm gonna do when I get me a whip? I'm gonna be hustling some more. I ain't playing around, man. I'm not. Within that time, only channels I'll be having time to upload to is this channel and my music channel. Because those are the two things. I love making beats. I don't think I'll ever try to go professional with it. But then again, at the same time, you never know. Photography on the other hand, you know, try to go professional with it. I love it. I've been doing it for fucking years. I mean, you see what we're doing now. I will set up a whole fucking scenery just for a couple of photos. I don't give a crap. You feel what I'm saying? This is what I'm gonna get done. This is what I'm gonna do. You feel me? It's like, you know what? YouTube will not be harboring my life, okay? I will not sit here waste another who knows how long of my life trying to make fucking YouTube pop. What I need to do is make real life pop and just do YouTube just to do YouTube. That's how it should be. That's the direction that it should go. I was doing it backwards. It's alright, you know what I'm saying? I'm working on that now. Well, not now. Right now, it's late as fuck. But I need to get this video out so I can let people know why, for the 90th time, we are going back again. This time, genuine mistake. Genuine mistake this time. We on Mexico V, looking saucy and dapper as usual. Okay. What was the name of that other dang set that I had got, though? I sure enough forgot. It was something, too. But I'll remember what that was, Ooh, hold on. What kind of camera is this? Maybe I'll be able to tell now. Probably it's an Nikon. It says it right there. Guess I should have known better with the modern ones. It was the old school one that threw me for a loop. Cause I don't know that many old school cameras yet. I'm learning though. I've been learning though. I'm like, I got to get my hands on some old school cameras. In a bit. Got to get my hands on some old school cameras. This is a clean hairstyle, but it makes the top of her head look real tall. Makes her look a little older than she is too. She's supposed to be in her about mid-30s by this point. This hairstyle got her kind of like sitting, she's about in her 40s. It's a very old school style hair. She would have been a kid when people was rocking hair like this, hairstyles like this. It's like some early 2000s type of stuff. This is what I saw when I was growing up. And I am 30, so make her look a little older. A little older. She look good though. Alright, let's get that out the way. So yeah, that's what your boy's been doing. I've been getting my real life together, okay? Been getting my fucking real life together, baby. I could do some, I'm trying to do some real stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love doing Cyberpunk photos. I love my Skyrim, especially Cyberpunk though. Cyberpunk's quality is just too amazing. Too good to pass up, honestly. Even when I start doing real life stuff, you'll still probably see Cyberpunk pop up every now and then. Though at the same time, don't be surprised if not. It'll be Cyberpunk will be here for a while though, because you know I'm not gonna have money like that straight off the bat to just be going flying all over the dang place. I'm gonna do what I can locally. You feel what I'm saying? But the biggest thing is, well, number one, a vehicle I'm trying to get, especially while I'm looking at a lot of ultra reliable vehicles, is because this will be a hustle vehicle more than anything. Yeah, I can get a car just to get a car. I need a car to work. Biggest problem I'm having now is getting online jobs ain't exactly the easiest. I almost had a few, but I messed up, especially the last one I almost got. And then a lot of them, for some dang reason, ain't available where I'm at, which is very surprising, considering how stable the internet is here, right? Some dang reason, no options. So I'm like, okay, this is making this more of a struggle than it needs to be. I gotta figure something out. So I just been hustling. Simple as that. Digitally until I can physically, okay? What I'm gonna be doing is not really, I mean, I'm gonna probably like add a little bit of Uber Eats and DoorDash in there, but people broke right now. Best thing, especially as a photographer, would to be do photographer stuff. They pay nice as fuck. It's what I'm good at. But that's how I should be making my money. This looks fantastic. I was struggling with OGVs, only to find out that I accidentally took 9 photos, not 10. Because I forgot one of them I adjusted her head. OGV's photo set is going to need a lot of editing. This character's not so much. Dang, maybe I should have I didn't want to do... I wanted to do a little beach scenery for OGV, but at the same time I kind of didn't. I probably should have, because hers don't look that great. I'm gonna need to edit hers up a lot. I'm not very happy with how hers came out. Actually, let me make her face this way. Sun ain't all over her face. These, on the other hand, this look pretty fucking fantastic. I'll be able to easily make this look real. Yeah, I'm trying to hustle. I ain't just getting a whip just to get a whip. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hustle that crap. I'm trying to get paid up in this piece. Honestly, for me too, I'm thinking this dang desert ain't got crap. I think it's time to go more west. I'll see what I can do. After all, y'all know old Cali is expensive. There ain't a fucking thing in this dang desert except over the board heat and boring. It's funny because I used to make fun of Arizona for being hot as fucking boring. What's the dang difference? Not a whole lot. I've been living in this dang desert my entire life. Ain't much out here. Okay? I remember a long time ago, there was a YouTuber, 2 YouTubers that I used to watch like crazy. And it was a husband and a wife. And one time I was watching one of their reaction videos. And the dude was like, they were watching something, and it had made slight notice of Vegas, and they were like, oh yo, anybody from Vegas, let us know how it is. Anybody born and raised in Vegas or Vegas native, tell us how it is. We thinking about moving out there. Man, I left them a genuine comment. I'm like, if you're not used to... I know a lot of people are like, oh man, the humidity is what gets you. It's real hot with the humidity. Oh man, 90 degrees with humidity. 90 degrees with humidity is hot. Don't get me wrong. I felt it in my life. I've lived in New York, and I had that. Buffalo, New York specifically, which is kind of country-ish in comparison to the rest of New York. So it gets humid. Trees every fucking where. Rainforest legitimately. Rain trees will grow around your house. It's humid. I've felt 80, 90 degrees in humidity. It ain't the dang same. I'll be trying to tell people it is not as disgusting as 110, 115, 120 degrees of dry, hard to breathe air. If you move fast enough when it's humid, it becomes cool. Because all that beautiful humidity hits the skin and it's cool for a little bit. Yeah, you feel like you gotta take a shower every 2 seconds. But honestly, I'd rather feel like I gotta take a shower every 2 seconds than literally feeling the life force being drained out of me because it's 118 degrees with not a lick of fucking moisture to be found. You're just breathing hot heat, searing your lungs. You can feel your throat drying up with every slight breathe. Every slight breath, I mean. I say every slight breathe. Every slight breath is taxing your lungs. I'm not being over dramatic too, that's the thing. You will roll through 115 degrees and you will stay hot the entire way through because there is no humidity to cool you down. It does not matter how fast you go, it is always hot. And the slower you go, the more disgusting it is. You feel your skin literally boiling because there's no heat, so the heat has to take water from somewhere. And instead of that heat taking water from the air, all the water that's in the air, it's taking water from you because you're the only source of water around. I be trying to tell people, but people don't believe me. No, humidity is way worse. No, humidity can make you cool. Hot heat, there is no way to cool down. You forgot to bring your water? That's too bad. Go to sleep and don't wake up. That's how bad the heat is. The heat will tell you to go to sleep and you will listen. You will do nothing about it. You think what you gonna do? Fight the 115 degrees? You're just gonna burn yourself out more. You know what I mean? There's nothing to cool down with. It is hot heat at all times. The heat is always hot and it's never not. You feel what I'm saying? It's nasty. I be trying to tell people. I hear it all. I be seeing it all the time. No man, cause 90 degrees with humidity. I'm like, I felt that. It sucks. It does. You feel nasty. You feel like you need to wash, take a shower. With dry heat, you don't feel like you need to take a shower. You feel like you need water. Or you'll be scorpion food. Okay? And then let's not even talk about the scorpions, the snakes, the tarantula wasps, the tarantulas. Come on, man. Let's not even talk about the wildlife. Unless you in the fucking Yukon or something. The most you gotta worry about in New York is a fat rat or a fucking pigeon boo-booing on you, man. You ever see a bobcat running around in New York? You ain't never seen that before. You ain't never seen that. People be thinking, oh, this dude, man, he's so southern. No, I'm so West Coast. I just accidentally put on a southern accent because of that fucking Mafia 2. Or Mafia 3, I mean. That game, man, hearing Louisiana accents for 38 hours. Retrained my brain. I ain't never been the same. I ain't been the same since. But hot heat with no humidity to dampen the heat that's hot. You're feeling like the hot is heat, the heat to be hot, because the hot is heat, and the heat when it gets so hot, the hot be heating, and the heat just be hot with no humidity. You know what I'm saying? You see what I did there? You was like, what the fuck language is this man speaking? That's the same language you'll be speaking when you get into 115 degrees with no water. That's how you're gonna sound. You ain't gonna be saying no words. Brain gonna be like, what the fuck is this bug? Or what are you doing? What you got going on? Why are we here? Where are we at? You're gonna feel like you're in the deepest, darkest depths. You're gonna feel like you're in the ninth realm. Okay? I don't really care for this hairstyle, but she looked fantastic with it, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? She kind of, this is straight Y2K look. She reminds me of every black-haired white woman that existed from 1998 to 2004. Like nah, probably like 2000 to 2006. You know what I'm saying? Hot heat is heat, and that hot be heating. But yeah, no, for real. Back to the back to the real stuff. I'm gonna do what I can within the area that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Number one of the biggest and most important things that I'm gonna be doing, because I'm gonna be literally carrying around a very expensive camera on me, is get me a permit, concealed carry permit. I'm not just gonna be walking around with an expensive camera and thinking things is sweet. I grew up in a place where you know better than that. You feel me? Like I said, I lived in Buffalo, New York. Okay, I lived in Buffalo, New York. A couple of hoods here in Nevada. I know what it is. I ain't stupid enough to be walking around an expensive camera. So that's number one. That's public enemy number one. Get that concealed carry license, so I can have my heat on me. I can have my heat on me in the heat. I probably need to get a weapon that's more normal though. I got a 10mm 1911. I don't know how the system would feel about that. That is borderline hand cannon. You know what gun I need to get my hands on though? Her neck is bendy as fuck. We're gonna switch that. We're gonna change that real quick. You know what gun I need to get my hands on? I have two favorite pistols. Number one, no, let's say it the proper way. Number two is the 1911. Number one just so happens to be the Desert Eagle. Now the good thing for me is it just so happens that my favorite gun of all time was the second gun I've ever gotten. That is the 1911. I need a Desert Eagle though. You know you can't use that against nobody though. You use a Desert Eagle, especially as a black man, to defend yourself, they will put you underneath the prison. He used a 50 caliber Desert Eagle. That's completely unnecessary. They wouldn't be wrong. What the fuck you conceal? What are you concealed carrying a 4-pound pistol for? In gold. I'm trying to get a gold Desert Eagle. Stop playing with me. But nah, yeah. A lot I'm trying to do. That's a full 10, and these came out fucking perfect. Editing these to look more realistic will be very easy. Alright folks, let's go to our last character of the night so I can eat, even though it's late as fuck, but I'm gonna be up late, so probably not. They say you shouldn't eat and then go to sleep, but that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do, because it's late as fuck. I ain't trying to stay up that late. I'll do 1,000,000 push-ups, I'll be all good. Alrighty, last character. We got fucking Kentucky V in the building, looking extra nice. Okay, I'm kind of wondering, should I even change the time? Do I even need to add lighting? Because this looks pretty dang natural right here. I'm feeling this. I'm trying to hurry up though, because I would like to eat, but I also don't want to mess up my pictures. I'm kind of disappointed in the first one. This right here looks fantastic. OGV's on the other hand, I don't really like hers that much. I'll go back and look at hers in comparison to these two. We ain't even took no pictures yet, but I'm already knowing it's gonna look better than hers. So I might have to redo hers off video. Hers look kind of terrible, I ain't gonna lie. Like, look at her right now. She look fantastic. Kentucky V look nice. His hairstyle, it worked. It worked for her real well. Yeah, I don't even think we need to add a lamp of any sort. This is very good natural lighting right here. This is very good natural lighting. This is nice right here. I think we touch nothing. The lighting is perfect. The edits I'm gonna do to it will make it look nice and realistic. YouTube don't let me upload the sets over here no more, so you're gonna have to head over to Instagram and DeviantArt. I'm trying to see though, should I move over from DeviantArt and do Patreon instead? I think Patreon would probably be the better idea, because then all I would have to do is turn these into short videos, and I could upload them on both Patreon and Deviant and Instagram. Deviant is cool, but let's keep it 100 here. It's Deviant. Don't get me wrong, it's a great place depending on, you know, your needs. You know what I mean, if that's what you use it for. But at the same time, if you're trying to do more professional style stuff, I mean, don't get me wrong, back in the day that's what people used to use it for, but it's not that anymore. I think, I don't know, I don't actually actively use and search DeviantArt, so I could be very wrong. I might not have a fucking single clue of what the heck I'm talking about, for all I know. However, like back in the day, there was actually, when I was younger, there was actually somebody I would pay attention to his stuff because he was a professional. I don't know if people like him still exist. He was a professional model photographer. Older black dude, if I'm remembering correctly. Looked like he was probably like in his 40s, maybe. He was professional. I don't know if you know what I mean, I don't know if professionals use Deviant anymore. I would imagine probably not. Wow, I mean, realistically, what you would want to do, is I'm over here trying to control the lighting, correct? Realistically, what you would want to do is make your own website. I ain't got money for that yet, so before I can, be best to certain places, like physicals, selling physical prints. I'm doing that on what the heck is it called? eBay and Etsy. Probably gonna back off of eBay for stuff like that, maybe. I mean, you probably can, but I feel like Etsy is probably a better place. Or I could just do both at the same time for now. Because one of these days, when I get me some extra cash in my hands, I will definitely be what is it called? Making some larger prints that people can get their hands on. Gotta switch sides real quick. The shadows in between her legs is messing up because her legs is colliding. Here we go. This is fucking fantastic. I really stepped my game up on this one, it's safe to say. So one thing I recently did though, going back to photography, I upgraded my character's skin quality as of recent. So the one I was using was very outdated, from like 2023 maybe, which was good, but it ain't this. Simple to put, it ain't this. Quality of my characters are on another level, which makes it a whole lot easier to make the photos look more real. You know what I'm saying? With a bit of editing, of course. Like this is pretty fucking good, but when I edit them, it looks even crazier, even more real. Which I always say, when you're doing virtual photography, the whole point is to fool people into believing that what they're looking at is real. Pull that off, doing a good job. Cars, characters, doesn't matter what it is. You are getting, if somebody sees the photo and they think it's real at first glance, and at second glance, and at third glance, that means you're doing a good job. If it takes them like 5 glances to finally be like, oh shoot, this ain't even real, you, my friend, have done your job. This is nothing crazy though, which is funny because that's all I was uploading to YouTube, was stuff that wasn't that crazy. But it is YouTube at the end of the day, so I can't be surprised. I'm more than likely to put this on Instagram as well. What I'm trying to think is, how would I make this stuff work? Should I don't know if I'm trying to sell digitals, Because with digitals, it doesn't even make sense. People could just fucking crop the photo and take it them dang selves. Yeah, it won't be in the same quality in which I see it, but at the same time, if people just want to thief a digital, they gonna thief a digital. Did I use the right drink? I did not. Her hands aren't even. Her hands are like a whole 8 inches away. I am getting fucking hungry. Oh shoot, I need to make her smile at least once. But I'm more or less trying to do physicals. I want to sell physical. Digital prints is cool, but it's like I've been saying pretty much this whole dang video. Digital is alright, I guess. Physical still a superior way. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Going back to my parents' time. The world of physicals. The world of analog. Which just so happens to still be the superior way of things. Digital, not the only way. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to sell some physicals. I want people to be buy something I done created and hang it up on their wall type of crap. I probably could upload this. I think where they have issues is, well, I don't know what with YouTube, honestly. So never mind, who cares? I thought I knew a lot about YouTube. Granted, I do, but thing is, if you ever wanted to do some form of character or person content, you better be bringing in the views. Then they won't care. If you're not bringing in the views, they'll care. But at the same time, that's all good with me because that's not what the fuck I do anyways. With majority of the photography I'm gonna be doing in the real world is gonna be I want to do a lot of nature photography. I'm not gonna lie. I found out all the tick repellents and everything you'll need to keep ticks off you. You know what I mean? I already got a bear repellent. That's called a Kimber 1911 10mm. I know it's messed up. You shouldn't be killing the animals, but it's either him or me. You feel me? Now, I don't really want to be nowhere where there's bears, but at the same time, to get some of the most beautiful early morning shots where like you in the trees and the fog is dense. Unfortunately, you got to be where bears is at. Okay. I'm not really gonna be on no too much of the what we call white folks activity where you're trying to get up close to them, but at the same time, some of the shots you could get is insanity. So I'll be understanding why sometimes they be out there doing that madness. It is dangerous. That's photography for you. You gotta get dangerous. I mean, that's anything professional, really. You want to drive a fast car? Guess what? That's dangerous. You gotta be willing to get dangerous. Okay? Anything you do, you want to be the best at. You gotta be willing to put that time in. If you ain't willing to put that time in, well, there goes your career. I mean, better stay regular. Problem is, regular is cool. I'm trying to get some of the cleanest shots on the man. You gotta be up early in the morning when the fog is dense and the forest is beautiful. Feel me? Problem is, bears be out there. That's a full 10. These are absolutely gorgeous, natural lighting, and they look fantastic. It's gonna be very easy to make these look real. It's gonna be stupid easy to make these look real. I'm looking back at them right now. Actually, matter of fact, we are not done. We gotta get back on OGV. I forgot to do one photo. Hopefully I can spawn where we left off at. Oh, dang near. Close enough. Okay, we're back on OGV because I forgot one last photo for her. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, just trying to do some more real life stuff. You'll definitely see some, you'll see some Skyrim photo sessions pop up. You'll see some painting sessions and whatnot. When I learn how to paint again. I'd have to probably do like some calligraphy style stuff until I got my skills back. But you know, in the meantime, your boy's trying to get a lot of real life stuff done. So for the most part, it'll still be the short photo sets and all that. when I can, I'll definitely be doing some more longer photo sessions. Because as school comes back, I'm trying to be working while I'm doing school, so there will be. I'm not trying to have any time to actually record photo sessions, because you know, like I've been saying this whole video, if I'm recording photo sessions, that means I'm not making money. I'm wasting my time with YouTube. And I mean, that goes for everybody. That ain't even just me. That goes for almost everybody. A lot of digital stuff is not as guaranteed as we fool ourselves into believing. Or no. Let me correctly say that. As YouTube fools us into believing. Because you will sit there and grind on a daily basis, be consistent forever, and get nothing. How do I know? Because I have a World of Warcraft channel that I've uploaded nothing but Warcraft to for the last 15 years on a fairly consistent schedule, except for one time where I wasn't able to post for 3 years. About 8 years ago. I've been consistent for the last 8 years on that channel. Predominantly World of Warcraft PvP. 2,000 uploads. You know how many subscribers I got on that channel? If you're not already subscribed to that channel, I have a whopping, out of 2,000 videos, and a lot of fucking views. Why does it look all clean now? Where was this cleanliness when I was first working on this? But she was yellow as fuck for some dang reason. Now all of a sudden it's clean and pristine. How I wanted the photo to look. Why is it all clean and perfect now? If it would have looked like this the whole dang time, I wouldn't have been upset with those photos. Man, it's a good thing I'm gonna be editing all that stuff. Trying to play me. This is how the photo should have looked. This is clean as fuck. This is how the rest of them look. Minus that midday sunshine, which is perfect in this game sometimes. If it would have been looking like this the whole time, we'd be good. So I'm going to take this photo, copy the name of one of these old ones. Copy. Delete. Rename this to that. That way it sits in the proper spot. And now let me compare them real quick. Yeah, see, they're yellowed as fuck, overly glowy. This one is not. What's going on here? So this one's not too perfect because turn that brightness up on her a little bit. Say 5 is good. That should be perfect. And then we'll rename that one. Same thing. So actually, matter of fact, let me delete this one. Delete. And then once this one's done, home, name, to wow. All right, and boom. That is it, my good peoples. We're out of here. Some summer theme with the 3 OG characters for the first photo session in a long time. You want to see all the gaming videos? They're going back on the gaming channel. Music channel will stay music. This channel will stay photography. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of with the real life stuff. So in the long run, photo sessions won't be making a full-time comeback. You'll probably just see the shorter photo sets for now still. Until I can, you know, make that happen. Of course, there'll be a lot of character photo sets still. I'm just gonna have to, because apparently to YouTube it's too much. There are real people doing madness on this website. They're doing just fine though. But that's another reason why I want to back off of YouTube. Because ain't nobody gonna be telling me what the fuck I can and can't do with my business. With that being said, it has been your boy, Jeton Legendary. If you enjoyed this video, that's good. If you didn't enjoy this video, it's good. Either way you watched it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I do all things photography. Probably with a little bit of art mixed in every now and then. I'm out. Well, good night for me. Good morning. Or good afternoon for y'all.